The choices you make today regarding what you are willing to let go of will determine the level of freedom you enjoy in the future. Many people hold on to comfortable habits and safe routines because the thought of losing them feels like a threat to their current identity. However, you must realize that every attachment you refuse to sever acts as a hidden anchor that keeps you stuck in place while the world moves forward. If you do not give up the small pleasures that drain your time, you will eventually find that those very distractions have become your master. You are currently in a battle for the sovereignty of your own soul, and the price of admission is your willingness to walk away from everything that keeps you average. True growth requires a level of internal surgery that is often painful because it involves cutting out the parts of yourself that feel most familiar. You cannot expect to reach a higher state of existence while you are still clutching the security blankets of your old beliefs and your lazy afternoons. The things you think you need to stay happy are often the very things that are preventing you from discovering your true capacity for greatness and impact. Every choice to stay comfortable is a silent vote for a life of stagnation and a future filled with bitter questions about what could have been. You must be brave enough to step into the cold silence of change so that you can forge a character that is truly capable of leading. The pressure of your potential is a heavy burden that demands you to lighten your load if you ever intend to reach the peak of your vision. You are carrying the weight of old friendships that no longer inspire you and hobbies that no longer challenge your unique and powerful mind. By refusing to let these things go, you are ensuring that your energy is spread so thin that you can never make a deep impact. You must become a person who values the mission more than the history and the result more than the memory of a safe past. This detachment is the only way to gain the speed required to outpace the chaos of a world that wants to keep you small. Consider the reality that your future self is currently waiting for you to make the hard decisions that will clear the way for your inevitable rise. That person does not care about the temporary discomfort you feel when you say no to a distraction or walk away from a toxic environment. They only care that you had the resolve to protect your focus and your time with a ferocity that borders on the divine today. Every second you spend defending a habit that serves no purpose is a second you are stealing from the legend you are supposed to build. You are the only one who can decide to stop being a slave to your own desires and start being a commander of your will. Maturity is the discovery that you can have anything you want if you are willing to give up the things that stand in your way. There is no such thing as a free victory, and every high achievement requires a payment in the currency of your own comfort and your own ego. If you are not satisfied with your current status, you must look at what you are still holding on to with a sense of desperate and heavy fear. You might be surprised to find that the very thing you are most afraid to lose is the one thing that is holding you back. By letting it go, you are opening a space for a new and much more powerful reality to take root in your life. The social pressure to be like everyone else is a trap that will keep you anchored in a life of quiet desperation if you do not resist it now. You must be willing to be misunderstood and to be judged by those who are content to live a life of predictable safety and zero risk. Their opinions are just a reflection of their own internal pain at seeing someone else actually have the courage to make a real change. Do not let their voices become the noise that drowns out the signal of your own highest and most ambitious goals for your future. You are building a fortress of discipline that will protect your vision from the corrosive influence of the mediocre and the lost. Every morning you wake up, you are presented with a choice to either serve your mission or to serve the impulses that seek to distract you. You must learn to view your urges as a form of static that interferes with the clear execution of the tasks that actually move the needle forward. By choosing the work over the comfort, you are training your brain to prioritize the long-term gain over the short-term pleasure of the moment. This self-control is the hallmark of a master who has spent years perfecting the art of handling their own internal friction with a steady hand. You are no longer a victim of your moods, but a creator who shapes their own internal landscape. The fear of loss is a hollow ghost that only has power over you if you do not have a goal that is larger than your own life. When you are fully committed to a vision, you realize that everything you give up is just a trade for something much more valuable and lasting. You are not losing anything of substance when you walk away from a life of hollow entertainment and shallow relationships that provide no real growth. You are simply clearing the deck so that you can navigate the storms of your own destiny with a sense of total and absolute certainty. This clarity is a superpower that gives you an edge in any environment and against any challenge. If you do not plan your life and decide what is worth keeping and what is worth burning, the world will gladly do it for you. Society is a massive machine designed to turn your time and your focus into a resource for the benefit of the ordinary and the safe. You will find that if you have no boundaries, the world will fill your hours with tasks that keep you busy but never truly free from the cage. Reclaiming your sovereignty requires you to be ruthless with your focus and to refuse any invitation to participate in a life that feels too small for you. You are the architect of your destiny, and every brick must be laid with intent.